Question 1. In a debtor-creditor relationship between a bank and a customer, who is the debtor when a customer deposits money into an account? The bank. When a customer deposits money, the bank owes this amount to the customer, making the bank the debtor. Question 2. Which legal framework primarily governs the debtor-creditor relationship? Indian Contract Act, 1872. Contract law is one of the primary legal frameworks governing debtor-creditor relationships. Question 3. When a bank provides a loan to a customer, what is the role of the bank in this relationship? Creditor. In a loan scenario, the bank is the creditor, providing funds to the customer. Question 4. Which of the following is not a relevant legal framework for a creditor-debtor relationship? Succession laws. Succession laws are related to inheritance, not loan agreements. Question 5. What term is used for the customer who pledges movable assets as collateral for a loan? Pledger. The customer who offers the collateral is known as the pledger. Question 6. Under which act is the Pledger-Pledgee relationship primarily governed? Indian Contract Act, 1872. The Indian Contract Act, 1872, governs the Pledger-Pledgee relationship. Question 7. In a mortgage agreement, who is the mortgager? The customer. The customer who mortgages their property is the mortgager. Question 8. Which legal act governs the Mortgagor-Mortgagee relationship? Transfer of Property Act, 1882. This act specifically deals with property mortgages. Question 9. What is the role of the hypothecatee in a hypothecation agreement? The bank that receives the security. The bank is the hypothecatee. Question 10. Which act is specifically relevant to hypothecation transactions? SARFAESI Act, 2002. The SARFAESI Act, 2002, is particularly relevant to hypothecation. Question 11. In a principal-agent relationship, who is the agent? The bank. The bank acts as an agent when instructed to perform financial transactions. Question 12. Which law governs the principal-agent relationship between a banker and customer? Indian Contract Act, 1872. The Indian Contract Act, 1872, governs agency relationships. Question 13. When a customer entrusts valuable items to the bank for safekeeping, what is the bank's role? Trustee. The bank acts as a trustee in safekeeping scenarios. Question 14. Which legal framework is relevant when a bank manages the estate of a deceased person? Succession laws. Succession laws and probate laws govern the management of deceased estates. Question 15. In a safe deposit locker facility, what is the bank's role? Lessor. The bank is the lessor, providing the locker facility. Question 16. When a customer entrusts goods to the bank for safekeeping, not as a pledge, what is the customer's role? Bailer. The customer entrusting the goods is the bailer. Question 17. When a bank provides financial advice to a customer, what is the bank's role? Advisor. The bank is the advisor in this context. Question 18. What is the role of the bank when it issues a guarantee on behalf of a customer? Indemnitor. The bank is the indemnitor, providing the guarantee. Question 19. If a customer assigns a debt to the bank, what is the customer's role in this scenario? Assigner. The customer assigning the debt is the assigner. Question 20. Which legal framework is primarily involved in assignment scenarios? Contract law. Contract law, along with the Transfer of Property Act, 1882, governs assignments. Question 21. Which type of transaction establishes a debtor-creditor relationship between a bank and its customer? When a customer deposits money. Depositing money makes the bank a debtor to the customer. Question 22. In a debtor-creditor relationship, the bank's primary role is that of a debtor. When accepting deposits, the bank is the debtor. Question 23. What is the customer's role in a creditor-debtor relationship when they receive a loan? Debtor. The customer becomes the debtor when they take out a loan. Question 24. Which of these documents is most likely to define the specifics of a creditor-debtor relationship? Loan agreement. Loan agreements specify the terms of the creditor-debtor relationship. Question 25. What is the nature of the assets in a Pledger-Pledgee relationship? Movable assets securities. These are used as collateral in a pledge. Question 26. The bank's role in a Pledger-Pledgee relationship is that of a pledgee. The bank holds the pledge as the pledgee. Question 27. What type of property is involved in a Mortgagor-Mortgagee relationship? Immovable property. Mortgages involve immovable property. Question 28. Who holds the mortgage on the property? Mortgagee. The bank or lender is the mortgagee. Question 29. How is possession handled in a hypothecator-hypothecatee relationship? Possession remains with the customer. Hypothecation does not involve transfer of possession. Question 30. Which law specifically addresses actions a bank can take in case of default in a hypothecation agreement? SARFAESI Act, 2002. This act allows banks to take action in case of default. Question 31. What is the customer known as in a principal-agent relationship with the bank? Principal. The customer is the principal who gives instructions. Question 32. When the bank acts on behalf of the customer, it is fulfilling the role of an agent. The bank acts as an agent for the customer. Question 33. In a trustee-beneficiary relationship, who benefits from the entrusted item's assets? Beneficiary. The beneficiary is the one who benefits. Question 34. What is the bank's role when appointed to manage the estate of a deceased person? Trustee or executor or administrator. The bank takes on these roles in estate management. Question 35. In a bank's safe deposit locker facility, what is the customer who uses the locker called? Lessee. The customer renting the locker is the lessee. Question 36. When a customer entrusts valuables to the bank for safekeeping, not as a pledge or in a locker, the bank is the bailey. The bank becomes the bailey, responsible for the goods. Question 37. The customer who receives financial advice from the bank is the client. The customer is the client receiving advice. Question 38. When a bank provides a guarantee or indemnity, it acts as the indemnitor. The bank provides the indemnity. Question 39. In an assignment, the party to whom a right debt is transferred is the assignee. The assignee receives the right or debt. Question 40. Which law is most relevant to the concept of indemnity in banking transactions? Contract law. Contract law governs indemnity agreements.